You blink awake, heart ticking a little faster. Another sound follows, a soft groan of wood. Oh, what is up, everyone? Today, your girl Anna is playing Broken Fate. Did you see that intro? I had to capture that. That was pretty cool. Because this audio is loud, let me just sorry for destroying your ears there. I did not think it would be that loud. Yeah. So we're playing Broken Fate demo in case you didn't hear what I was saying this entire time. We are here with somebody who claims to be a husband, and we're in ancient Asia, but let's see whether that is the truth or not. I don't want to spoil much, but there are some serious themes in this. Please be advised and take the time to leave if you are not comfy with that. Yes. Player discretion is advised and viewer discretion is advised, as always. I'm sorry for everything I've done and for even simply existing, but please remember this. I will always be by your side, even when the chrysanthemum petals wither and turn to dust, even when our love is nothing but broken pieces of our promise. Because no matter what happens, I will always belong to you. Day 1. Oh, this is bright. Wow, I'm really close to the screen. Okay. The bell tolls. Okay, the bell sounds. Oh, we are clues. Whoa, we gotta solve something here. As I did say, we are in a position where somebody's claiming to be our husband in ancient Asia, but we have no idea whether that's true or not. So we gotta investigate. Something did happen to us, but I also want to know what's good. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, let alone for myself. So I skimmed that paragraph like no one's business. Okay. I did not. I went in with game mode knowing very well that there's something happening, but what? I don't know. Okay. Let's go. Something buzzes faintly in the back of your skull, and your body is heavy, as if you are trying to move through syrup. Interesting description. Ugh. As the buzzing sound gradually fades, your vision clears and your instinct is to rub your temples to ease the heaviness. A bed? Where am I? Do we get isekai to the past too? Uh, oh, okay. No, I'm not okay. Damn, I love this though. As I said, I'm a raven. I like my shiny. I like my shiny things. This is pretty too. I don't like that shiny, but I like this. It's gold. Okay, excuse me. Ah, you're finally awakened. You finally awakened. I love the tiger lilies. Are they called tiger lilies, or did I get the name wrong? I believe it's tiger lilies. I have no idea. Let me not say. I don't know. It looks like it. They're not a great symbol to be seeing, I believe. Your heart almost bursts out when you register a figure at the edge of the bed. As you sit, oh, there sits a young. Why is this so small? The font. I need the font a little bigger. There's no option for that. It's so low. I wish it could just be a little bigger. Now that, just because this font is nasty to read against this white and then the color. And it's nasty in the sense of not nasty. It's really good. It looks beautiful, devs. I'm not saying that it's nasty in the sense of it's really bad. No, it's really good. It's just so small and the pattern is messing with my head right now. Okay, I gotta focus. I gotta get my. We need to bring out the aid because wow, this is very bright for me. My eyes are perfectly fine, and even I'm struggling. I got checked and everything. Okay, yeah, I needed my reading glasses with this one. There sits a young man, his long hair softly cascading down his shoulders. You instinctively jolt upright, clutching the blanket tight against your chest to observe him. His calm demeanor holds no sign of danger, and a soft smile blooms from his face, on his face, when your eyes meet, accentuating his ethereal beauty. The words tumble out before you can stop them. Who are you?
I'm hot.
I should have saved. Dang it. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. I'm Han, your husband. He stares plainly and calmly as his smile retains, as if he expected your question. Hmm. My, my husband? Your face suddenly gets hot from that notation. Yes, we've been married for a year and have lived here in the Lotus Pavilion together ever since. Yes, I remember reading Lotus Pavilion and I was like, okay, there's a lot. That's a lot more information that I need. I was like, bye. I'll see you later. We got something. We know his name is Han. Han, he says he's your husband of 1 year. The Lotus Pavilion. Yours and Han's home. That's pretty. The room tilts slightly in your vision upon hearing his words, and your forehead wrinkles from the pain. A sharp realization flashes. You have no memory whatsoever of who you are, your past, of anything. Panic sets in. Why don't I remember anything? Who am I? Buttercup. I'm sorry, it's so out of fashion. It's Buttercup. I wanted with the little swirly at the end. I like calling it swirly. Ma, your name is Buttercup.
You accidentally fell down in the
You
garden and
accidentally
hit your head.
fell down in the garden yesterday and hit your head. The man says calmly, but with a wisp of sadness passes over his face. But a wisp of sadness. Sorry, I read that wrong. The doctor says your brain was affected and you will temporarily have trouble with remembering things and thinking clearly. No clue available. But don't worry. The doctor says you'll recover soon if you're well taken care of.
I expected you to be out
I
longer.
expect you to
But
be
now,
out
since
of.
you've woken up
Oh, I
and
expect
talked
you
to
to
me
be
like
out
this,
longer.
I feel so relieved.
I expected. Okay. I expected you to be out longer. But now, since you've woken up and can talk to me like this, I feel relieved. You might recover faster than expected. Let's try this. Do you remember me now? Sorry, I'm gonna read it like that. Choose wisely. You are the pavilion! You are the loudest pavilion, darling. You are the building itself. You are me. Do you remember who he is? Han. Right? You're my husband, Han.
See? You're
See,
recovering
you're
already.
recovering already. And his eyes linger on you for just long enough for you to notice the small spark in his eyes.
Hearing you call me husband.
Don't you
makes
dare
me
start
so
with that
happy.
whole consummating the marriage, you butt. You butt. I know you. Don't you dare. Hearing you call me husband makes me so happy. Huh. I just did the sussiest thing. I just lifted up my glass and went, I see. Just the anime, like, suspicious. But I shall be quiet. I shan't say for the moment, okay? Uh, you lower your gaze to the blanket, flustered, but not before stealing one more glance at his face. Is it strange to think he's beautiful? Like a living work of art? So beautiful, in fact, that you still haven't quite grasped what it means for him to be your husband. If someone asked you to describe your ideal type, it would be him. No, it wouldn't. I'm like, no, it wouldn't. I got another. Oh, you know, if you know. I didn't get. Exactly. I'm just gonna keep quiet. Okay, I'm focused. That makes sense, doesn't it? You're married after all. And yet, despite the warmth blooming in your cheeks, you strangely feel calm in his presence.
I know it's so
I know
confusing.
it's confusing
You
to
suddenly
suddenly not
remember
remember anything, but I promise you I'll take good care of you. Why are you looking down and not at us, though? I appreciate that. It's kind of creepier than looking at us for some reason. I don't know why. We can never be satisfied, Debs. You're welcome, the audience. It's beautiful, though. It's gorgeous. Everything is gorgeous, yeah. It's lovely. Han reaches out to touch your hand. I move my. Oh my god! I can't save. I can't save. No, they flew. I can't save. I take my hand away. Startled, you pulled your hand back. Is it too soon to be this close to him? You expect Han to get upset at your gesture, but his kind smile remains. Let me save for once. Honestly, I haven't. No, yeah, saved. Fine. I haven't saved at all. I didn't even know when it would save.
I'm sorry
Okay.
for doing that.
I'm sorry for doing that.
You might not feel
I forgot that you might not feel
comfortable
comfortable yet.
I promise.
I won't make you do anything that you're not comfortable with or consent to. You were already thinking about it there for a second, Mr. Blushing Blush Face. He looks so tired, or is it makeup? I don't know. Though,
It saddens me that
I can't be close to you for a while. Yeah, we can't sleep in the same bed. You know, men and women don't do that, right? Yeah, yes. I feel kind of bad. I do not. Nervous, you change the subject. When do you think I will recover enough to go outside? Outside? You might have imagined it, but his eyes seemed to darken for a second, as if he didn't expect your question. Yes, like outside of the mansion. What do you mean? Well, isn't going outside a benchmark for one's recovery? Oh, I see. A gentle smile comes back to his face. Oh, he's forcing that one. You better be. You'll need more time to recover before doing that. But even when you gain full recovery. It's just. He hesitates. Even before the accident, you didn't like going outside. You said you would rather spend all your time in our mansion. Now that's not a person trying to gaslight us. I didn't like going outside. Well, I do now. Accept me for who I am currently, husbando. Let's go, logo. You desperately squeeze your brain, trying to dig up any memory of who you are, but none. Disappointed, you let out a soft sigh. Seemingly noticing your grimace, Han offers a sympathetic smile. But don't worry. If you want to go outside, I'll make sure you will recover fast enough to do so. Even though his words are comforting, something about the idea of going outside stirs a strange curiosity. Like a switch has been flipped in your mind. Will you?
Of course I
Yes,
will.
of course I will. My priority is to make sure that you're happy. But for now, you should get some rest. Han stands up from the bed. Where are you going? I'm going to my art studio to finish up an order from Merchant Lee. No, Merchant. No, not Lee. Merchant Lee. Lee? Sorry. I'm so sorry. I said it wrong. Hey, I think Merchant Lee. Lai? Merchant Lai, I think. Lai. He's coming in 4 days to pick it up. So, alright. Okay, so we got like 2 clues. I gotta read those. Art studio? Yes. I'm an artist. I accept orders from all over the country: calligraphy, painting, and my favorite, ceramic making. You're not sure why, but you blurt out the first thing that comes to your mind. I'll just play it again. You must be very talented. Without realizing that might sound like empty flattery, you bite your lips. I'm sorry, I don't know what your art looks like, but I just mean, I have a feeling you're good at it. But instead of a weary expression you expect on Han's face, all you see is a light shade of rose rising over his cheeks. He blushes a lot, dude. You good? Hmm, that's kinda sus. But I guess you could just say he loves his wife, so it isn't at the same time. This is perfectly balanced. I don't know what's happening. I'm excited! Okay, let's go. You do think so? That makes me very happy. I'm going now. If you need anything, just call me. He looks back before stepping out of the door. I hope you'll be easy on yourself walking around the house. The garden is slippery this time of the year when it rains often, and his eyes linger on you for a second.
Please don't come into the studio.
Please don't come out
There
into
are
the studio.
a lot of broken ceramic pieces.
Oh, now I
I don't
definitely
want you
want
to
to
hurt
go.
yourself.
There are a lot of broken ceramic pieces. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Okay. Hans softly closes the door. You sit on the bed, your mind overwhelmed by all the information you were just fed while listening to his footsteps fade into the background. I have a husband? And I lost my memory by falling. You mumble those facts quietly, as if you're still trying to register them. It's logical for you to reset, to rest, and accept those facts, as Han is your husband, and he seems so caring, so perfect. But there's a voice in the deepest part of your brain, though weak, whispers out that you should be curious, that you should restore your memory. That's right, little whispered voice in the back of our head, up there in that medulla oblongata. Let's go. Maybe there's something in here that will give me a clue of my past. Let's look at those clues. Let me read the clues I have. Okay, Merchant Lie. Lee. I'm just gonna say Lee. Merchant Lee. Oh yeah. It's Lee. I remember how to say it. It's Lee. It's like very soft L, but E in the end anyway. And Merchant. Oh my gosh, I don't remember like how to say it personally. Let me just think. Merchant. Yeah, it's Lee. It's Lee. Merchant Lee. I'm just gonna say that. Sorry, guys. So sorry. An art merchant who is said to come in 4 days. Okay, we got nothing else. So we shall investigate closest thing, the vase. You pick up a beautiful ceramic vase next to the bed. Intricate blue chrysanthemum designs wrap around the smooth ceramic so elegantly that though abstract, one can still recognize the raw talent of the artist. This was probably made by Han. But now that I noticed, why do all the designs around this room have chrysanthemum motifs? Aren't chrysanthemums the flower commonly used for funerals? I thought I was remembering that wrong. I was like, that's not a good sign to see. I was like, it's not a great thing to see. Okay. Okay, where were we? I said the table. Books of different sizes neatly stacked upon each other. You mumble the names of the books one by one. The Art of Flowers, Lanterns in the Mist, a poem collection. These seem to be all art and poem books. That sounds like his stuff. We got no hobbies? What the H? A bound notebook with a blue cover catches your attention. The day-to-day of Buttercup. That's my diary. You hastily flip through the pages, desperately scanning for anything special. There are not a lot of entries, just mundane day to day descriptions of what you did, not much personal opinion or commentaries until your eyes fall on an entry. I told Han that my favorite flower was the chrysanthemum, and today he surprised me with a garden full of them in our backyard. So we. So are we? This could be forged, though. Planted in secret, all by himself. Oh, I cut off in the middle of talking there. Sorry, guys. For that, I thank the gods for blessing me with such a loving husband. Your heart feels warm upon reading. Han is truly a great husband, isn't he? As you flip through the pages again, something falls out of the back of the book. A letter. Letter to my esteemed friends and respected acquaintances. With heavy hearts, I write to inform you that the passing of my beloved parents, who departed from this world peacefully on the same day. I humbly invite you to attend the funeral rites, to be held on the first day of July, to honor their memory and pay final respects. Your presence would bring comfort to my grieving heart. With sincerity, Buttercup. My parents? Are they dead? New clue available. You feel a sharp ache throbbing in your chest. Though you don't know them, or more accurately, have no memory of them, the thought of your parents no longer being alive is almost too painful to bear. It's as if your body still remembers the grief your mind has forgotten. You sit there in a daze, lost in thoughts and feelings, until something starts to tug at the edge of your awareness. Both the letter and the notebook, though the characters are legible, share a certain unevenness. I told you, could have been forged. Yes! Investigate, Buttercup. A slight lack of precision. It's subtle, but unmistakable. Almost as if the person who wrote them, you, was left-handed. You look down at your hands, but I feel like I'm right-handed. Strange. Forged letters. Let's look at these. Okay, so parents. Your parents died on the same day. Okay, so this guy's a rich noble who killed our parents and genuinely straight up took us. Just took us. I want to say that. And was like, if I won't get consent, well, damn. Well, damn for you, I guess. You fell down the garden and hit your head. That's a clue. The writing found on your desk is written with the left hand. Now that's some good stuff to think about. Is he a left-handed painter? Let's see. If he writes, does he write with the left hand? I gotta save some of this at some point. Yeah, I gotta save. I just thought about this right now. I'm like, I need to save. Let's return. You take a closer look at... Sorry. You take a closer look at the artwork lining the walls. Paintings and calligraphy scrolls of various sizes are carefully arranged, each adorned with elegant decorative touches. Most of them feature chrysanthemums as a central motif. Also, these are chrysanthemums. Oh, not tiger lilies, sorry. I just saw the color and I was like, oh, what are those? But wait. They don't love you like I love you. Wait. Tucked into the corner of a striking red scroll, you notice something unusual. Tiny markings that don't resemble poetry at all. These are numbers. You murmur the digits aloud, trying to piece together what you've read. I've read. Oh, I gotta write this down. Okay, paper. Screw it. I'm gonna screenshot. No, it's gonna take me out of the game. Oh my goodness. Please tell me this becomes a clue. I don't get no paper. Oh no. And there was an... What? Okay, yeah. Finally got something. 90, 65, 11, 90, 65, 11, 47, 29, 18, 74, 83, 18, and 92, 29, 92, 29, 29, 18. Please don't tell me this is math. We don't math over here. 4, 7, 74. I'm writing these down, guys, by the way. 65. I wrote 65. 29. I thought I wrote 63 there for a second. I don't know why. But these numbers make no sense to you at all. Nope. Oh, thank God. Okay, I was like, oh, I gotta write it down just in case it just decides not to give you anything. Suddenly, an overwhelming burst of pain. A pain bursts in your skull. Number. Stranger paintings. Number. Okay. Let's go. Out! The ground spins, and you clutch the edge of the desk to stabilize yourself. Your mind is empty from the intense pain. Footsteps rushing in. Footstep rushing in the room. Oh. Buttercup. You fall down, but Han catches you. He gently guides you to the bed and sits you down. Was he watching us from the paintings? There's always something out there, but these don't have anything that could... But he could be watching us through, like, the walls or something. Like this door. Is this a door? I wonder. Han...
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm here.
I'm here. My head and my heart hurt so much. You press the back of your hand on your temple, hoping the coolness will lessen the ache. Wait here. I'll be right back. Han comes back with a bowl of... Oh, girly pop. No, don't drink it. Oh, we gotta slip it in the vase. I'm gonna pour it in the vase. Han comes back with a bowl of liquid in his hand. Oh no, not the herbal liquid. Not the herbal drink, man. No. A faint herbal scent from it floats through the air. The doctor told me to give you this medicine whenever you have a headache. It will help. Headache medicine? Yes, based on the prescription. I brought the ingredients and prepared it myself. I want to make sure that you have the best care, bruh. I have never not trusted somebody as hard as I don't trust this guy right now.
No, you should take it before it's cold.
Wow. No, you should take it before it gets cold. You hesitate, eyes fixed on the bowl. Smoke still rises steadily from it, curling into the air and clouding the space around it, much like the way your thoughts fog your mind. Pushing the ache aside, you give in to your curiosity, drawn to the clue you've just uncovered. Ask Han about... I feel like if we ask about parents, we're gonna be in trouble. Merchant Light doesn't matter to me. He could be an escape, but... Han, the handwriting is super suspicious. My parents... The medicine. My parents. Let's ask about the parents. I'm in trouble. Okay. Can you tell me about my parents? Your parents? A trace of uneasiness grazes Han's face. I saw a letter about their funeral. Girl, why would you tell him that?
It'd be natural for one to be curious.
I see.
About their own parents.
It'd be natural for one to be curious about their own parents. Han gazes at an unseen point in the room. His lips press into a quick, almost sad smile before speaking. They both passed away from getting a contagious lung infection very soon after I moved to the... I freaking said it. He's a nobleman who genuinely was like, hey, I like you. And you know what? No consent. Screw you. Money, power does it all, okay? Shut up. It's ancient times. Nobody's got CCTVs. I can do whatever I want. And on top of that, I can pay off people however I want, okay? Very soon after he moved into the Lotus Pavilion, people just died. Bruh, what? In game? You moved to this mansion? Does that mean it's not your family's? No, this mansion is your family's. Even worse, he's an opportunist? Damn. That would make sense why he's like dressing himself up all like with gold and stuff. You like gold things, but maybe you didn't have them. I was merely a poor son-in-law who had nothing in his name but his artistic talent and his love for their daughter. I am suspicious of you, dude. Suspicious! Entirely. Han brings his gaze back to you, and in them burns something fierce, something between tenderness and desperation. They were gonna kick him out. They were gonna replace him. He killed the parents and decided he just took the wealth because, again, yeah, he loves us. But love is nothing without money. Love means nothing without stability. Love means nothing without being able to provide for the one you love. And what better way to do that than to get rid of the disapproving in-laws and keeping that girl who owns everything to yourself. And since he's a husband, in ancient times, sometimes stuff, from what I've learned a little bit about like Chinese history, thanks to an amazing channel. I'm not gonna mention it, I don't want to be weird like that. But stuff like this could end up either with it's gonna leave her with the inheritance, and whoever's married to her is going to take some, if not all, of the actual inheritance, like the properties and stuff. So if he's a poor person and he's like, I had nothing but my art and talent, which, don't get me wrong, art and talent is great, especially if you can pull off such amazing stuff. He could genuinely be hired for like nobility or royalty, which he probably was, and how he met her, probably. He could be super rich if he wanted to. But since he seemed to not really give the vibe of like, I worked for this, but he's giving the energy of, I took you from rich parents and I kind of stole your stuff. Or I'm keeping it right now, but if this goes bad, since the music is giving vibes of sussiness, and I did remember seeing something of a yandere, I don't know if it's yandere or not. If he is a yandere, we're in trouble, guys. I don't remember what he said. I don't know what he said before I skipped something in the dialogue, sorry. Living with one's wife's parents is not a norm, and it is usually looked down upon in our society. So yeah, you needed to either be in power or get a really good paying job, or, seize the throne, if you will, if you get what I mean. Take out the parents. That's the only way to get approval. The dead they can't speak. They can't fight you either. So yeah, that's my theory. Let me say that. That's what I say is gonna happen. He did that to stay with the girl, to stay with Buttercup, made MC, and she probably found out he killed her parents, tried to run away, and then quote unquote slipped and fell while in a scuffle with him, in like a fight with him, and that's how we ended up here. That's what I'm saying happens. Okay, so now Han is talking. I know what you think. It might not be the most socially acceptable position for me to be in, but your parents treated me with nothing but kindness, and I viewed them as my own parents. When they passed, both of us were devastated. But Han smiles again. The spark in his eyes persists. That's why we were so close. We only have each other. You and me. Us. Here. Now that you know about your parents, would you take the medicine? He picks up the bowl from the desk and stirs the liquid with a ceramic spoon. You quickly notice there are chrysanthemum motifs even on the spoon. This guy's obsessed. Okay, he is a under vibes coming off like that. Right, the headache.
Go on.
Go on. I don't want you to suffer pain. I wouldn't want you to suffer pain, he says. Okay. You obediently nod. Han brings the spoon to your lips. The warm liquid fills your mouth and runs down your throat. Your tongue involuntarily savors the bitter taste with a hint of sweetness. And he was right. The medicine quickly replaces the throbbing in your forehead with a feeling of ease. I hope you feel better now. It's getting late. You should go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. You glance down at the mattress, and the realization hits you. You two are husband and wife. Don't husband and wives share the same beds? Your face flushes with heat. I am not doing that, Garlic Pop. We're not doing that. I don't remember him, therefore he does not qualify. The bed. Oh, that. Han's face also flushes with rosy shade, but he quickly smiles and waves his hand. Don't worry about me. You and I shared a bed, but for your comfort, the bed is yours for now. I will sleep in the studio. You will? Is that all right?
Of course.
Of course. I promise to make you feel as comfortable as I can, right? Yes, you did. Thank you.
Of course.
Of course. Anything for my wife.
Good night.
Good night now.
See you in the morning.
I will see you in the morning, alright? Alright. After Han leaves, you spread out on the mattress, letting sleep take over you. The smell of herbal medicine still gently waves through the room. Time to save. Your peaceful sleep is disturbed by a faint creak. What's that noise? You blink awake, heart ticking a little faster. Another sound follows, a soft groan of wood. Oh my gosh, the door, it's being opened. Slowly, just a crack. You stay still, listening. The darkness stretches thick across the room, and you can't see past the doorframe, but you feel it. That prickling weight of being watched. Something is there, just beyond the threshold. You hold your breath, trying to hear more, but there's nothing. No footsteps, no whispers, just silence. Maybe I'm imagining it. It's nothing. You turn onto your side, pull the blanket up to your chin. The room is cold now. Your body is tense, but you squeeze your eyes shut and try to let it all fade. You force yourself back to sleep, even when that feeling lingers, heavy and quiet in the dark. To be continued. No! I was invested. What? Day 2? Let's sabe. Alright. I am very much close on time right now. This is where I'll be ending it off, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Yo. Let me know what you think of dude. Is he sussy or not? Because I'm like, he's sus. He's super suspicious. I feel weird that he just has to hinge on us believing that we're married. And what's up with that door opening, though? He was watching us. He was watching us in our sleep. And if we gotten up and checked, maybe we would have seen who or what it was. Okay, stay tuned for the next one. Bye!